You've been pouring from a cup that's been empty for days, walking through life in a heavy, quiet daze. Your eyes are open, but your spirit's fast asleep, carrying a burden you're too tired to keep. I look in the mirror and whisper, I just can't do this anymore. I'm just a shadow of the person I was before. Why so tired? He will renew your soul. He breathes fresh life to make the broken parts whole. He is the living water for your dry, dusty ground. In the quiet of His love, your new strength will be found. He will renew you. Let Him breathe on you. You don't need another quick fix or a screen to scroll. You just need the maker to tend to your soul. He takes the ashes of your weary, burnt out mind and leaves the heavy shadows of yesterday behind. I stop trying to run, I just sit at your feet. Your presence is the only rest that is truly complete. Why so tired? He will renew your soul. He breathes fresh life to make the broken parts whole. He is the living water for your dry, dusty ground. In the quiet of His love, your new strength will be found. You aren't just physically tired, your soul is completely exhausted. You've been trying to run a marathon on an empty tank. But God is a restorer. He doesn't just give you a moment of sleep, He gives you deep renewal. Like water to a dying plant, He's breathing life back into your dry bones right now. Take a deep breath. Let Him make you new. He is restoring you. The house is quiet, but my mind is loud. Heavy thoughts wrap around me like a cloud. I've been trying to carry the weight of the day, but the tears just fall. I can't wipe them away. Then I hear your voice in the stillness of the room. You don't have to hide in the gloom. Breathe in my peace, breathe out your fear. You are not alone, I am right here. Lay down your burdens, let go of the fight. Stay here with me in the middle of the night. I am right here. I thought my broken pieces were too much to hold, feeling so empty, feeling so cold. But your grace is a blanket wrapping my soul, taking my shattered heart and making it whole. I surrender the control, give you the pain, washing me clean like the midnight rain. Breathe in my peace, breathe my peace. Breathe out your fear, breathe out your fear. You are not alone. Oh, I am right here. Lay down your burdens, let go of the fight. Stay here with me in the middle of the night. If you're hurting right now, just close your eyes. The creator of the stars is watching over you. You are safe. You are held. You can rest now. I can finally sleep. I can finally rest. Held in your arms, I am safely blessed. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. I'm standing at the crossroads, staring blindly at the dark, looking for a massive sign, waiting for a spark. I wanna see the whole map, every valley, every hill, but the horizon is a mystery, and the night is very still. I'm paralyzed by choices, terrified to make a move, thinking I have everything to lose and everything to prove. I hold my breath and wait, I whisper to the trees, please show me the entire path. Won't you show me, please? But you don't give a floodlight, you give a lantern's glow, just enough to see the place where my next foot should go. You ask me just to trust you with the step that's right ahead, to leave the distant tomorrow in your capable hands instead. Just one step, just one step of life. If I saw the whole journey, I might run away in fear, or rush ahead completely missing what is right down here. So you give me daily manna, just enough for me today, guiding me so gently along the shadowed way. I don't need a telescope to see the final end, I only need the steady hand of my savior and my friend. I stop demanding all the answers, I let the questions fade. I take a breath and step into the path that you have made. But you don't give a flashlight, you don't give a flashlight, you give a lantern's glow, just enough to see the place where my next foot should go. The next foot should go. You'll ask me just to trust you with the step that's right ahead, to leave the distant tomorrow in your capable hands instead. Are you completely frozen right now because you don't know what the future holds? Are you demanding that God show you the entire blueprint before you make a move? Listen to me, faith doesn't require a floodlight, it only requires a lantern. God promises to be a lamp unto your feet, not a crystal ball for your future. You don't have to figure out next year, you just have to take the next faithful step in front of you. He's holding the light, you won't trip, just take the step. I will take the step, I will take the step, I will trust the glide, will trust the glow, I will trust the glow. Walking in your light, walking in your light, moving soft and slow, and slow, and slow. The sun has set, but my mind is still racing, thinking of all the battles I've been facing. My bones are heavy and my spirit is drained, running on empty through the wind and the rain. I take a deep breath and I drop all my bags, surrendering the striving, waving white flags. Are you tired tonight? Just rest in His love, like a blanket of grace falling down from above. You don't have to earn it, you don't have to prove. In the arms of the Father, you don't have to move. Just rest now, sink into His love. The world demands motion, tells me to run, but Jesus says, come to me, the work is all done. I lay down my checklist, I let go of the pride in the shelter of His mercy. I'm choosing to hide. I close my tired eyes, I let down my guard. Loving you is easy when life is so hard. Are you tired tonight? Just rest in His love, like a blanket of grace falling down from above. You don't have to burn it, you don't have to prove. In the arms of the Father, you don't have to move. You've worked so hard today. You've given everything you had to give. It is okay to be completely exhausted. God is not disappointed in your tiredness. He created rest for you. Let His love wash over your heavy body and your busy mind. You are off the clock. You are safe. Sleep now. Rest in His love. Let the worries fade. Let the worries fade. In the perfect peace. In the perfect peace that His hands have made. Good night. Rest in His love. Rest in His love. My head is spinning fast, 100 miles an hour. Thoughts are growing wild, like weeds without a flower. Trying to solve the puzzle, tying myself in knots, trapped inside the prison of my own racing thoughts. I press my hands against my eyes, I whisper to the dark, please quiet down this heavy storm, please heal this weary spark. You step into the tangled mind and speak a word of peace. You command the restless, crashing waves to finally cease. I don't have to figure out every detail of the night. You wrap my overthinking heart in warm and gentle light. You calm my mind, you calm it down. You calm my mind, you calm it down. I always try to play the judge, the jury, and the guard, building up these mental walls, making life so hard. But you invite me simply to lay my weapons down, to take off this heavy self-made overthinking crown. I stop trying to solve it all, I let the questions fade. I rest inside the quietness your gentle hands have made. Step into the tangled mind, speak a word of peace. You command the restless, crashing waves to finally cease. I don't have to gentle light. Are your thoughts keeping you awake again tonight? Is your mind just constantly replaying every mistake, every worry, and every what if? Listen to me, your mind was not meant to carry the weight of the whole world. God is the keeper of your peace. He is softly untangling every anxious knot in your head right this very second. You don't have to solve your whole life tonight. You are allowed to just close your eyes. Let him carry the heavy thoughts. The thoughts are slowing down. The storm is passing by. Safe inside your peace, beneath the midnight sky. Rest your mind, sleep now. Rest your mind, sleep now. Rest your mind, sleep now. I watch the world go sprinting by, completely out of breath, chasing after milestones, working almost to the death. But I am sitting on the bed, just trying to survive, using all the strength I have just to stay alive. My body doesn't move the way it did a year ago, and everything I try to do is frustratingly slow. I look at my heavy hands, I whisper to the gray, I'm so sorry I don't have the strength to run today. But you don't ask me for a sprint, you don't demand a race. You slow your holy footsteps down to match my fragile pace. You are the God of the weary, the shepherd of the weak. You sit with me in silence when I have no words to speak. You match my pace, you never rush me on. I used to tie my value to the things that I could lift. I thought my productivity was my only holy gift. But you are stripping back the lies the heavy world is told, showing me my fragile life is made of purest gold. I don't have to conquer mountains to be held inside your hand. Sometimes just breathing in and out is all you ever planned. I stopped pushing through the pain, I let the striving cease. I surrender all my limits to your overarching peace. But you don't ask me for a sprint, you don't demand a race. You slow your holy footsteps down to match my fragile pace. You are the God Are you dealing with physical pain, chronic fatigue, or depression that makes simply getting out of bed feel like a marathon? Do you feel guilty because you can't keep up with everyone else? Listen to me, God does not measure your worth by your energy levels. He is not tapping his foot, waiting for you to hurry up and get better. He's a gentle shepherd. He slows down to walk exactly at your pace. You don't have to run today. Just rest. You are enough, exactly as you are right now. I am resting in the slow. I am safely left behind, wrapped inside a perfect love, so gentle and so kind. I'm looking at the calendar, watching all the numbers fade, thinking of the compromises and the heavy choices made. I feel like I have wasted all the best years of my life, wandering through the wilderness, caught inside the heavy strife. The world says it's too late for me. The ship has sailed away, and I am left behind upon this cold and quiet bay. I hold my face inside my hands. I whisper to the floor, is there any purpose left? Will you even open the door? But you are the Lord of time. You hold the seasons in your hand. You can grow a miracle inside the most barren land. You promise to restore the years the locusts stayed away, and turn my heavy history into a brand new day. It is never too late. You redeem it all. I measured out my value by the youth I used to hold, thinking that a broken story couldn't ever be retold. But you are taking all the ashes, all the wandering and tears, and weaving them together to redeem my wasted years. The ending of my story is so much better than the start, because you are the master of my weary, aging heart. I stop looking at the clock, I let the heavy time mind go. I step into the present grace that you continually show. You are the Lord of time. You hold the seasons in your hand. You can grow a miracle inside the most barren land. You promise to restore the years the locusts stayed away, and turn my heavy history into a brand new day. Do you feel like you are too old, or that you've wasted too much time? Does the enemy whisper that it's simply too late for you to be used by God, or too late to find peace. Listen to me, God exists outside of time. He specializes in restoring the years the locusts have eaten. Your past is not a waste, it is preparation. He can do more with your surrender today than you could have done with a lifetime of your own plans. It is not too late. You are still breathing, which means He is still writing. I am resting in the now. I am letting go the past, knowing that your faithful love is the only thing that lasts. I've been painting on a canvas, trying to hide the tear, smiling for the audience, swallowing the fear, holding up a mountain, pretending it's a stone, trying to be flawless, but I'm shivering to the bone. I look at my trembling hands, the colors start to run. I whisper to the quiet night, I think I'm finally done. You don't need a masterpiece, you only want my heart. You love me in the middle, right where I fall apart. I lay down the heavy weight of trying to be strong, and the beauty of your mercy is exactly where I belong. You want the real me, just the real me. You want the real me, just the real me. The world demands a diamond, but I am fragile glass, standing in the judgment line, hoping I can pass. But you step into the gallery, ignoring all the pride. You hold the broken pieces that I always try to hide. I take off the heavy mask, I let you see the real me. Your unconditional love is exactly what sets me free. You don't need a masterpiece, you only want my heart. You love me in the middle, right where I fall apart. I lay down the heavy weight of trying to be strong, and the beauty of your mercy is exactly where I belong. Have you been exhausting yourself trying to be perfect? Feeling like if you make one mistake or let your guard down, you'll lose your worth? Listen to me, God doesn't love the pretend, flawless version of you. He loves the real you, the tired you, the flawed, uncertain you. You don't have to earn His affection with a perfect performance. Lay down that heavy burden tonight. You are deeply loved, exactly as you are. No more pretending. I am fully known, covered I'm standing at the crossroads, staring at the left and right, paralyzed by choices in the fading of the light, terrified of missing what your perfect will might be, thinking if I take a wrong step, it will ruin destiny. I'm treating all your guidance like a fragile piece of glass, afraid that my own foolishness will shatter as I pass. I hold my breath in silence. I whisper to the trees, please don't let me ruin this. Please help me, please. But your will is not a tightrope where one slip will make me fall. Your will is a wide and open field, and you are over all. I cannot ruin your design by stepping in the mud. Your sovereignty is deeper than my anxious flesh and blood. I take a breath, I take a step. I take a breath, I take a step. I thought you were a dictator with a single hidden map, and every wrong decision was a spiritual trap. But you are a good father, walking with me down the lane. If I stumble down a dead end, you just route me back again. Your grace is so much bigger than the errors I will make. You redeem the broken roads for your own glory's sake. I stop demanding a sign, I stop freezing in the fear. I trust the navigator who has brought me safely here. But your will is not a tightrope where one slip will make me fall. Your will is a wide and open field, and you are over all. I cannot ruin your design by stepping in the mud. Your sovereignty is deeper than my anxious flesh and blood. Are you completely paralyzed by the fear of making the wrong choice? Are you terrified that if you pick the wrong path, you'll somehow miss God's will for your life entirely? Listen to me, God's purpose for your life is not that fragile. You are not powerful enough to ruin His sovereign plan with a single mistake. His will is less like a tightrope and more like a massive open pasture. As long as you are walking with Him, He will guide you, redirect you, and catch you. Don't let the fear of doing it wrong keep you from moving forward. Make a choice in faith and trust Him with the outcome. I am walking forward, trusting in your grace, knowing you will meet me in every single place. I'm standing at the border of a place I've always known, looking out into the dark where the wild seeds are sown. This comfort zone is suffocating, turning into stone. the other side is terrifying, vast and overgrown. I wanna take the final step and leave the past behind, but 100 what ifs are loudly echoing in my mind. I hold my breath and close my eyes. I whisper to the air, if I leap into the dark, will you be waiting there? You are the God of the unknown. You hold the empty space. There is nowhere I can travel that is completely out of grace. Even when I cannot see the ground beneath my feet, you make the terrifying leap feel beautifully sweet. I step into the dark because you hold the light. I thought that staying safely here would keep me from the pain, but nothing ever grows beneath the roof that blocks the rain. You're calling me out on the water, far beyond the shore, promising that on the waves you'll love me even more. I'm packing up my fragile faith, I'm letting go the rail, trusting that your mighty hand will never ever fail. I take the final heavy breath, I step across the line, I leave the familiar shores for a grace that is divine. You are the God of the unknown. You hold the empty space. There is nowhere I can travel that is completely out of grace. Even when I cannot see the ground beneath my feet, you make the terrifying leap feel beautifully sweet. Are you terrified of stepping into a new season? A new job, a new city? Or just leaving behind a comfortable but toxic place? Listen to me. The unknown is only scary because you haven't seen it yet. But God is already there. He has already walked the path you are about to take. You cannot step outside of His presence, no matter how far you jump. Growth requires leaving the safety of the nest. Take His hand. You are safe in the unknown. I am stepping out in faith. I am walking on the sea, trusting in the steady hand that is holding on to me. I watch the hands of the clock, they're spinning out of my reach, like grains of sand slipping fast on an isolated beach. I'm counting all of the years, the seasons passing me by, watching the colorful youth slowly fade from the sky. I feel the panic setting, a heavy weight on my chest, wondering if I have missed the absolute best. I look at the mirror and trace the lines on my face. I whisper, have I completely fallen out of the race? But you are the Lord of the years. You are the ocean of time. You take every delay and make the rhythm sublime. 1,000 years in your eyes is just a single heartbeat. You make the bitterest waiting taste incredibly sweet. You hold the clock, you hold my days. The world is rushing ahead, building their empires of sand, but I am standing right here, held inside of your hand. You say that nothing is lost, no day is wasted or torn. You're redeeming the time since the day I was born. The seas that slept in the dark, the winters heavy and cold, are turning into a harvest far more precious than gold. I stop rushing the future, I let the hourglass rest. I surrender the timing to the one who knows best. But you are the Lord of the years, you are the ocean of time. You take every delay and make the rhythm sublime. 1,000 years in your eyes is just a single heartbeat. You make the bitterest waiting taste incredibly sweet. Are you panicking because you feel like time is running out? Do you feel like you've wasted years that you can never get back? Listen to me, God is not bound by your earthly calendar. He promises to restore the years that the locusts have eaten. You are not too late. You have not missed your purpose. Take a deep breath. Release the pressure of time. He holds eternity, and He holds you. I am not too late. I am right on time. I'm standing in the background, leaning on the heavy wall, waiting for a moment that never seems to come at all. I watch them pick the brightest, I watch them pick the best, while I am left behind again, an afterthought among the rest. I've learned to shrink my shoulders, I've learned to hide my face, accepting that I'll always be in second or in third place. I look down at my shoes, I whisper to the air, does anybody see me? Does anybody care? But you don't pick like humans do. You look beneath the skin. You walk right past the shining crowd to choose the heart within. You call my name out loudly, you pull me from the grave. You make me feel like I was the only one in the room today. You choose me first, you always choose me. The world wants shiny trophies, the loud and the bold, But you are searching quietly for the unrefined gold. You take the one forgotten, the one left on the shelf, and gently breathe a royal worth into my tired self. I don't have to shout for love, I don't have to compete. I found my ultimate belonging sitting quietly at your feet. I stop trying to wave my hand, I let the striving end. I rest inside the choosing of my savior and my friend. But you don't pick like humans do. You look beneath the skin. You walk right past the shining crowd to choose the heart within. You call my name out loudly. You pull me from the grave. You make me feel like I was the only one in the room today. Have you spent your whole life feeling like you're everyone's second choice? Always the backup plan, always the one overlooked in the crowd. Listen to me, God doesn't have a backup plan. When He looks at you, He sees His masterpiece. You are not an afterthought to the creator of the universe. He chose you before the foundation of the world. You don't have to perform to get His attention. You are deeply wanted. You are His first choice. I am wanted, I am fully seen. Love beyond measure in the spaces in between. I've been told to just be strong, to wipe my tears away, to put a smile upon my face and face the heavy day. But the sorrow is an ocean that is swallowing my chest, and I am far too tired now to try and pass the test. The grief is sitting heavy like a stone upon my bed, and all the things I wanna say are trapped inside my head. I pull the covers over me, I whisper to the grave. I don't think I can find the strength to pray it all today. But you are the God who weeps with me. You do not rush the pain. You sit beside my broken heart inside the pouring rain. You capture every single tear inside a holy jar. You hold me when the healing feels impossibly too far. You cry with me. You hold my heavy heart. I thought that having faith meant I was never meant to cry, that grief was just a failure to look up into the sky. But even Jesus wept before the heavy stony grave. He didn't skip the sorrow for the life He came to save. So I will let the dam break down, I'll let the river flow, knowing that your arms are safe wherever it may go. I are fighting back the flood, I let the weeping start. I pour the heavy sorrow out into your open heart. But you are the God who weeps with me. You do not rush the pain. You sit beside my broken heart inside the pouring rain. You capture every single tear inside a holy jar. You hold me when the healing feels impossibly too far. Are you carrying a grief so heavy that you can barely breathe? Have people told you to just have faith or move on, making you feel guilty for being sad? Listen to me, God doesn't put a time limit on your grief. He doesn't roll his eyes at your tears. The Bible says he collects our tears in a bottle. He values your pain. You don't have to put on a brave face for him today. If all you can do is cry, let him sit with you in the sadness. You are not alone in the dark. I am safe to fall apart. I am safe to feel the break. You are holding on to me for your tender mercy's sake. It's 3 a.m. again, and my eyes won't close. Where the time went, only heaven knows. The shadows dance upon my bedroom wall. I'm waiting for the silence to break my fall. I hear the clock ticking, but time stands still. I empty my thoughts, I surrender my will. In the quiet of the night, you are whispering my name. In the shadows, your love is the burning flame. I don't need to fear the dark anymore. Your peace is standing guard at my door, guarding my heart. Every worry about tomorrow loses its power here, washed away by the grace that is drawing near. You sing a lullaby over my restless mind, leaving the chaos and the sorrow behind. In the quiet of the night, you are whispering my name. In the shadows, your love is the burning flame. I don't need to fear the dark anymore. Your peace is standing guard at my door. The night is not your enemy. It is a canvas for his peace. Let your muscles relax, let your breathing slow down. He is watching the night, so you don't have to. I am safe. I can sleep. Your promises are mine to keep. Good night. pages look the same, waiting for a breakthrough, calling out your name. The hallway is dark and the door is tightly closed, wondering if this aching weight is a pain you still know. I look at the midnight sky and whisper, how much longer will it be? Are you still writing out the story meant for me? Are you asking how long, God? He is working in the silence. When you cannot hear a sound, He is moving in the quiet. Like a seed beneath the winter snow, preparing for the spring. He is weaving every detail of the blessing He will bring. He is working even in the dark. He is working even in the dark. I used to think the quiet meant you walked away, just because I didn't see a miracle today. But roots have to grow before the branches touch the sky, and you are building up my strength so I can safely fly. I stop rushing the season. I finally settle in the wait, knowing that your perfect timing is never ever late. Are you asking how long, God? He is working in the silence. When you cannot hear a sound, He is moving in the quiet. Like a seed beneath the winter snow, preparing for the spring. He is weaving every detail of the blessing He will bring. Are you tired of waiting? Does the silence of God feel like a rejection right now? Listen to me. It's not the most beautiful things grow in the dark. A seed doesn't make a single sound while it's breaking open beneath the soil. God is working behind the scenes of your life right this very second. He hasn't forgotten your prayer. He's just preparing you for the promise. Trust His silent work.